Alrighty. Greetings, everybody. It is time. I hope you're ready. I hope you have your notebooks. I hope you're ready to go because I am ready to go. And I know that my guest, our guest, is also ready to go. My name is Anwin, for those of you who are new. And prior to this business, I was a restaurant owner. I own a chain of restaurants. And prior to that, I had an engineering degree. And I have been in this business for 10 years. But I'm nothing compared to our guest presenter today. She has more than 30 years in the business. So she started when she was one, just in case you're wondering. And she has developed more than 1,000 people who make more than $1 million in the business. And that I have not met that many people who can do that. And we are very fortunate tonight. And I want you to know that whether you're new or you are just joining us, we are very lucky to hear from her. She's a great leader in the business. She's a great leader in our company. She's a dear friend of mine. And I would like to yield and give the word and the stage to my friend Tracy.
Wow. Well, Anwin, thank you so very much. I know that we will be going into a screen share to talk about, why it is you all should take a peek at what we do. I want to just say thank you, Anwin, for inviting me to do this. Every one of us leaders, you guys, has a story to share, just like you out there that are maybe looking at this for the first time. You too have a story. And if it's okay with you, can I just be real with each and every one of you and share from my heart how it was 30 years that this business was introduced to me? What was my background? Was I better than any other person? No. So I'm going to just screen share and we're going to go right into the opportunity, my story first, if you guys are cool with that. So hang tight. All right, look at this. Voila, we are screen sharing. And again, my name is Tracy Palo. Yes, I'm old. I've been with Nu Skin now for 30 years. Can you believe it? But more importantly, I want to share how it all occurred that I came into this business. Where did it begin with me? I'm just some small country girl that had a dream. My parents still live in the same ranch style home. But there was something at a very young age, friends, that I wanted something more in life. I didn't know what that would look like. It first started off, see the cutie patootie, the one to the right? That's me. That's little Tracy Palo. And that's my family. I think my mother used 4 cans of hairspray to get that do up like that. But let me tell you, a simple girl that just had a dream to be one of the first in my family to go off to college, not knowing how I was going to pay for it and get there. But I figured it out. I just said, there's no way I cannot do this. I studied exercise physiology and nutrition. Look at that. Here I am. That was probably, 30 some years ago. And I think for those who know me, say maybe my skin's even that much better. But I started teaching aerobics as an employee, as a personal trainer, not realizing that I was not fulfilling my dream. My dream became me trading my time for a paycheck. And at a young 20 something, I realized I got scared for my future. I was a little nervous that I was completely tapped out. I couldn't give myself another pay raise. There was not enough hours in the day. And then Nu Skin was introduced to me at a time as it not just the products, although I came in with the amazing product platform that you're going to hear about later. But what I really got excited about, friends, is that I could create a business that could leverage myself by introducing to other people around me how to create another source of revenue, right? That could offer them long-term financial security and freedom. And that's the beginning. That's the beginning. Now, why did I stay for this long? I stayed with Nu Skin Enterprises because of their mission to do all things, being a force for good throughout the world by empowering people to improve lives with rewarding business opportunities, innovative products, and an enriching, uplifting culture. I used to come to the events year after year at the beginning. And if I could be so honest with all of you plugging in for the first time, I questioned. I thought, oh, that sounds good. But I didn't know that it was for real. It was the truth. It's how they built from the very beginning of Nu Skin, is to be a force for good in all the things that we do. So when you meet some of us people from Nu Skin, we're authentic. We're the real deal. We can't be successful unless we help you be successful. So I'm going to take the next probably 20 minutes and go over the 5 key points that I want you to kind of open up your blinders, if you will do me a favor. And I'm going to tell you before I go through these, I want you to know one thing. And I promise you this, there are no tricks. This is not a gimmick. No one that invited you to this overview is going to twist your arm or lock the door to make you come on board with us. This is a business decision that we don't get to make, but you get to make. So I want you to just take the next few minutes and just relax. And we're going to focus on these 5 key points. And that is why we are so leveraged as a company, and we continue to be successful day in and day out. So those 5 key points are market trends. Are the products and technology fantastic? Who's this company? How does a company exist for 35 years in this industry? They better darn well be good. And does it pay? And is the timing the right timing for you? So let's dive right into it. Market trends. Now, back in the day when we first came into this business, let me tell you how I got to teach the opportunity to somebody. It was a videotape that I would have to go deliver to the person in hopes that I would ever get it back, in hopes that they might take a little time to look at it. I would have to copy them. So back in the day, we got to share our opportunity message one person at a time. And then it went to hotel meetings. And just recently, since social media, it has allowed many of us to be more productive. And what I mean by that is we're leaders that do 2 things. We get to offer product solutions to people. Did I say sell? No. We get to offer product solutions to people that are in need and desire of that solution. And we get to offer the opportunity solution to people that might be in a place that they're looking. Anti-aging, is there anybody on here? Are you on here for the first time looking at this? And have you looked in the mirror lately? How do you feel every day when you get up in the morning? Are you someone like me and many others, largest demographic of people that desire to look and feel better as they age? Okay, that's what we're all about here at Nu Skin. Now, we have upped our technology with many of the patented devices that I'm going to talk about, as well as the way we can communicate our messages out there. You also know that there's this big generation called the millennials that are really taking over our marketplace. And we'll talk a little bit about them. I mean, I'm talking, guys, 75% of the workforce in 2025 will be the millennial generation. So our whole workforce is changing. Look at this, 2025. I only know that because we're already in 2020, and already the workforce is made up of 50%. Now, I know I've got millennials, and it's really amazing to me how I see more and more big companies allowing their employees to work remotely. Because you know what? They don't want to work 9 to 5 in a cubicle. They get more done for their big companies if they're given more freedom as to where they can work, and that they're giving the opportunity to maybe have a workout during the morning. But let's just know that this is a big demographic of people to tap into. Here's just a few examples of change that's occurring that drives new opportunity. Most of you, I'm sure, have rented an Airbnb for vacation. Well, this company doesn't own any of that real estate, but it's one of the largest providers out there, accommodation providers out there. Same with Facebook, the most popular media owner in the world. They create no content. How about Uber? I could go on and give you multiple examples of how opportunity is changing today for you and I. Well, if you look at the emblem down below, the logo, the future business is Nu Skin Enterprises. This platform with little to no financial investment, okay, will allow you the same type of leverage. Here's a great illustration of what it is that we do. If you go into a department store to buy your favorite skin cream, well, if you buy it from a traditional retailer, it goes from the manufacturer and it goes through all of these middlemen people. You see it being advertised in magazines and advertised online, or ads on television or social media. That costs that manufacturer, that company, a lot of money. By the time that product actually gets down to the retailer and into your hands, first of all, it becomes a lot more expensive and the product quality is not all that good. Now go over to the right, will you? This is who we are at Nu Skin. I like to call myself a chosen marketing rep. I get to market a premier product platform, both in the nutritionals and anti-aging skincare, all the way down to the consumer. So there is no middlemen. And that's why our company is able to pay a substantial amount out to you and I, the chosen marketing reps, for simply sharing the product solutions as well as the opportunity solutions out there, however we want to share them. And today, my friends, with social media, we are more productive. We really are a global at-home business today more than ever before. Now let's talk about how great these products. I know that there's a lot of other companies out there that play in this field, all right? Because it's a big group that people need solutions for. But what makes us a standalone? I like to term us as a standalone because we're a company that has 250 exclusive products, plenty of patented devices that offer you and I transformation in all areas of our body. But not only that, most companies have 1 to 2 or maybe 5 scientists. We have over 75 in-house world-class scientists with, look at the accolades to the left, the awards that received 22, the patents totaling 29. I could go on and on. While you can count on our product platform being a platform that I like to call opportunity renewal. Why is that? Because we don't have just the same old products that were created 30 years ago. Our company invests big millions of dollars in innovating key products for you and I, the chosen marketing reps, to market around the world. And this device right here, if you don't have one, make sure that you get back to the person that plugged you into this. Yes, you're looking at the LumiSpa, voted the #1 at-home beauty device system in the world. And you'll only know why when you get one in your hands and you use it and you review on your own what this device does besides just cleansing your face. I like to title it, it's the treadmill for my face. So you want a tighter body, you got to get on the treadmill, friends. You want a tighter toner face, then this, my friends, is a device that everyone needs to have. There's just a quick peek. It's 2 minutes twice a day, and look at all of the benefits. You say that to any woman and man and gentleman, okay? But women, you know us. Anything that says Titan Radiant Tones, skin renewal. I mean, nobody's going to say no to us, right? And so this device right here is a no-brainer at-home device system that when people see that, compare this device to other X brands out there that really kind of ruin your skin, and you test drive this thing one time, and let me tell you, we've sold 2 million of these units, my friends, in I think it's 16 or 17 months. The results speak for themselves. People respond to visual and emotional products. It's no secret out there. And when you have a patented device like this that transforms the aging demographic of people, the baby boomers and even younger, all my daughters have this and all of their friends have this, and they're in their 20s, because never before have I seen millennials take care of their skin like today. Now, here's the cool thing. Remember I said I came into the company 30 years ago? You would think, I mean, I'm talking about beauty devices and anti-aging, and that's the rage right now. But that is not what brought me into the business, because I was a personal trainer and aerobic instructor, and I got so crazy excited about the quality of the nutritional products. They have a weight management system, and I was a big advocate for weight management at that time, when I learned that not only could I offer these unbelievable quality products to my personal clientele, I could also teach my other poor personal trainers and aerobic instructors that they too could extend this offering to their clientele. And guess what? I'd get a piece of the pie. That's called leverage. Now let's talk about your partner. And remember what I said at the beginning of this. This is your partner by choice. No one wants to twist or convince you to come join us. I like to use us as we're the Bentley of this industry. We're the Bentley, because you won't find any other company that has 75 plus scientists. You won't find any other company that comes with as many exclusive patented products as us, and you won't ever come across another company in the industry that pays more out to their chosen marketing reps. So when you go into a room with a bunch of Nu Skin people, you look around and we're just the really cool people. And if you're on here listening to this presentation for the first time, we all have been taught to only sponsor good quality people. What I mean by that is people with integrity. Okay. And if they're cute, that's just a bonus there. So if you've been invited, you fit the qualifications that we're looking at. As I mentioned before, we're in over 50 markets. We're almost a $3 billion company, publicly traded. We've been around for 35 years. And when I see a Forbes vote, if you will, voted the 100 most trustworthy companies in the world, I get excited. When I see that DSA, and also Dun & Bradstreet, which is not on here, but I will tell you what that means is that this company pays on time. Now, friends, we know that this is an opportunity for you to truly have an at-home business. And I will also let you know there's a lot of new pop-up companies that want to play in this space. I'm going to just teach you something. 95% of those startup pop-ups, they fail within the first couple of years. So I'm educating you as well. I feel it's my obligation. Now, this is what excites me. I am honored that I got to go to Malawi, my husband and I, and just all the meals that my team and I live by. We feed children. So see that product right there? It's called Vitamil. Our company has innovated it, and we partnered with the foundation to help us deliver it to people all over the world in need of helping with malnutrition. And so to be a part of that, that's why we do this business. It's a feel-good, force for good business attached to an endless amount of income that you get to decide on. So, and I know that's hard for you guys to believe, because every day we've got people, if you look to the left, I know this slide kind of gives you a headache. It does me too. And I've been with the company for 30 years, but just kind of glance and just trust the process here, friends. This is not for you to memorize or even understand, because sometimes I don't either, but just trust me, this is what we do. If you look to the left, what we get paid to do is to share solutions every single day, both product solutions and opportunity solutions to people that might be in need of our products and our business vehicle. That's what we do. So I could be that person to say, perfect, I could share a few products. And you're telling me if I come on board as a brand affiliate, I get the products at cost, like that's like really cool. I'm coming on board. And I don't want to build a team, Tracy. I just want to I want to sell enough products that maybe pay for my products that I need every month. You know what? You are just as valuable to us as the person that comes on board and says, no, I want to build. I want to tap into the leverage, and I want to sponsor business partners. See, the difference between the left and the middle is you can't, oh, you can sponsor over there, but you're not really developing or building a network of people. And that's what we do, friends. I know I'm not supposed to use the term franchise, but I like using that word as an example so that you understand. When a franchise owner, say of a McDonald's, opens, first of all, they have to go fork out $1 million. Who has that? But then what they do, they have to go through a training, right? In order for them to be set up for success. What we do is we have the same type of system for you. We don't call it a franchise, but we call it a system where you come on board, we elevate you, we train you how to get to that first tier of leadership. And if you are ready, friends, especially in today's time, where I'd like to tell you, we are officially in momentum. You can check it out for yourself. I'll just tell you that Motley Fool, if you know them, go Google it, Nu Skin Enterprises is exploding. And you want to know why? We've grown 30%, my friends, quarter over quarter. Motley Fool uses the term, what is this company doing? You can go read it on your own, get it from the person that invited you. So if you're ready to lead, the money is real. I don't know, honestly, guys, if I was ready or knew what it would feel like to lead back then. I just came in, honestly, excited, number one, about the product. Number two, that I could help my other friends in the fitness industry, that they could make a couple $100 maybe. That's honestly where my excitement came in. And the rest is history. I couldn't pass it up. Because this business attracts like-mindedness. This business, and you see this slide right here, is this, our company rewards us. This is going to blow your mind. It rewards us based on our achievements and based on how many people we help. And they reward us and one other with a free all expense paid trip. And let's just say 5-star, hashtag 5-star. I mean, accommodations, really, it's unbelievable. Over and over again. And that's what our company is about. Now let's talk about the timing. Is the timing right for you? I don't know your circumstances. Again, this is not our choice. The choice is yours. You might come back and say, I don't know if the timing's right for me right now, but boy, can I get my hands on those products that Tracy mentioned? We're there to help you. We're not here to twist your arm and convince you. We want you to decide when the timing is right for you. But did I tell you that we're in momentum? Did I tell you that this company right now in the last 2 months, if I could just use my organization alone, from 1 month to the next month, 200% growth? And we're projected to even to grow that much more. And I'm not just one of many leaders. Everyone is experiencing the momentum that's attached to this opportunity. We are launching in a big way, still around the world, you guys, but right here in North America is the time for you to consider joining us in this movement. It's a brilliant business model, unbelievable product platform, and the training system will get you off to a good start. And so the decision is yours, my friend. I'm going to go ahead, if this is okay, and I'm going to stop screen share and bring it back to An Nguyen so he can close this. But please understand this. This is an invitation. Okay. And that's what we want you to take from this. I hope that you will at least owe it to yourself to do your due diligence, whoever invited you to take a peek at this, and get your questions answered. And I hope that I'll see you on the other side. So back to you, An.
Well, thank you, Tracy. I think I'm not ready to let you go yet. I'm sorry, but I have to keep you around for a few more minutes because there has been some. Let me tell you, this is the most straight to the point presentation I've heard for a long time. I can hear the passion in your voice, and then all the points that you deliver are very, very precise. And I think for anyone new, they would understand exactly what you're talking about and excite them so that they can start the business. And you said 30 years ago, I don't know how you did it 30 years ago without Facebook, because I cannot envision myself doing this without Facebook now. And then at the end, you said that increase of 200%. Maybe you can explain why that is so, especially now. Maybe people have to understand this because I think they're missing out or they're not seeing it yet.
Yeah, so a couple of reasons. That's a great question, An. I think the reason, number one, we're experiencing this kind of momentum, and again, with our business, we continue to have these momentum cycles, I like to call them. And remember, I mentioned to all of you that we have a cycle of opportunity with Nu Skin because they are all about keeping in front of the trends for you and I, which is the coolest thing ever. We're not a one product platform here. You can be assured that Nu Skin Enterprises will continue to invest in innovation and opportunity renewal. However, I also believe that today, right now, around the world, people are feeling a bit uncertain about their future. And I don't want to attach this to any one thing. And I certainly don't want to over abuse what's going on around the world. But if it's done in the right way, we have a solution that a lot of people out there that don't know if we're going to go have a job to go back to and what that all looks like. And I attribute our huge amount of growth in the last 3 months on to that reason alone. I will also say this, because I've been around for a long time. I happened to have a conversation with someone I admire very much, who is the #1 distributor in our entire company from day one. And he mentioned last time I talked to him is, within our economy, we have had 3 economy struggles, if you will, or pain journeys that we've all gone through in our economy. And it really is interesting. Every time our company went through that journey when people were suffering, what happened to our company is it escalated, and not just for a month. I'm talking 3 to 5 years, people rode on that momentum. So that last slide that you saw, we're at the beginning of accelerating in a big way. And this is simply just an invitation for you to just take a peek at it, get your questions answered, know that we are okay with your no. Seriously, because if you say no to the business, I would be very surprised that you would say no to some of these products that are transforming. Really. Back to you, An.
And, everybody, Tracy have mentioned that she's been here for more than 30 years. For someone who have been in for 30 years and very passionate, very actively involved in the business and still helping people, that is incredible fact that not many company can claim. And we have that. And Tracy is such an example of building. And to have that much success personally and help that many people, that is incredible. And I feel like this is another beginning for you and for many people out there.
Can I
So
say one thing about that? Do you guys remember when I said at the beginning that I didn't come into this business thinking that I was going to go build a global organization? I didn't know enough yet. I came into this business thinking, boy, $100 or a couple $100 could make a big difference for me and many of my personal training and fitness friends, right? And so I have to tell you that this business has come full circle for me, because all of the people that I have brought into the business, I could list many, many examples of people when they first came in, they didn't think that they could be successful. They didn't know what to do. They were scared, but I would just have them trust the process. And many of these people that I'm referring to might be like you, and they have climbed to the top of our pay plan. So again, don't say no to yourself right yet. Do your due diligence, get your questions answered. Don't worry about the outcome yet. Trust the process for the people that have invited you to take a peek at this.
wow, those are incredible advice. And honestly, I really love what you presented. Very short, very precise, very to the point, and it really touches my heart. And I feel that those who are lucky enough to listen to you live, they would feel that too. And I'm sure we'll be sharing this video so that thousands of people will be touched by what you shared today. So on the behalf of those who are here and those who are watching it again, I want to thank you. These are words of wisdom, and we are so fortunate to have someone like you who share openly and who really want to help. So I wish you health, and I hope to see you again soon on our call.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It was such an honor.
Thank you. And everybody, if you're new, please contact the person who invited you, and they will show you exactly how to get started. Good luck, and we hope to see you in the training. Thank you. Bye-bye.